for a shawl, and today I'm starting on a new picture. It's of tulips in my garden which have the nickname rhubarb and custard. And I just thought it would be a lovely splashy flower to do. So this is some fabric from my stash. It's a batik one, and I've chosen it because it's quite blotchy, so would lend itself to tulips being imposed on the top of it while keeping the background really soft. So I've chosen some fabrics to begin with. So this is a selection of some of the ones which I might use. To begin with, I just cut very rough shapes. And pin it on. So that's a silky fabric which I'm using there. Then this is a cotton. And I just build up the layers, thinking how the flower would look. So that little piece needs trimming off to give it a different shape. Then I could introduce a little bit of yellow into the picture. So you can see it's very, very rough. Because they're actually named rhubarb and custard because they've got these stripes on of yellowish, and you see that doesn't work there at the moment, little piece of gold, so I'll take that off. It's another silky piece of fabric. And this one might be useful because it does have a little bit of gold in, which will make the flower sparkle. You can see I'm literally just cutting away. And I've got some red lame which may be useful as well. So there's no real pattern to how I work, apart from that I'm constantly thinking how the flower would look and is it consistent with how I see it. I've also got a little piece of this, which the colours would be lovely on that, wouldn't they? So I'm going to cut it. Let's see how that works. Just a random piece. Because that's how the flowers look to me, with blotches, but not in a particular pattern. So you can see how I'm gradually building it up. So I need a little bit more definition there. I've got this is some chiffon, and anything which has got lines in or an obvious weave, you have to be conscious of which way you're laying that down. So for this one, petals obviously go down. If I put it across, I would get a different effect. So as I've got on quite a lot of fabric already with pins, I'm now going to stitch them down. So I'm using a grey thread, a regular needle, and a knot on the end of the thread, and I literally just do very small running stitches just to hold the pieces together, and I don't stitch right to the edge so that there's room to cut and shape without damaging the stitching. And when I come to the end, I just trim it off and take the pins out. So here you can see what the tulip looks like so far with the stitching and some of the pins.